So, I just got done watching Dan Reynolds' documentary called Believer, which is on HBO right now. And my emotions are a little raw. I feel like maybe the documentary should come with a trigger warning. If you're gay and you grew up Mormon, don't watch this documentary. If you're straight and you're Mormon, you need to watch this documentary. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who've watched the documentary that feel like maybe it was unfair to the LDS Church. I feel like it was very well balanced, very kind. I feel like it really encapsulates what I have felt my life growing up in the LDS Church. There's a lot of stories that are shared in the documentary about growing up gay in the Mormon Church and living a closeted life, and the toll that takes on you emotionally and psychologically, and how it really affects your sense of self-worth, and how much it hurts to hear leaders that you believe speak for God tell you that who you are fundamentally as a person makes you unworthy of God's acceptance and salvation, and how damaging that is. Honestly, I think the work that Dan Reynolds is doing is really important, that he's bringing attention to an issue about teen suicide rates in Utah, where Mormonism is the predominant faith, that a lot of people are trying to ignore it, say, oh, well, we can't really know what the cause of someone's suicide is, and we don't really know the exact faiths of all the kids that committed suicide. If you think that there's no link between the two, you're in denial. And I know what that feels like. Thankfully, I survived growing up in the church. I still love the church, and it still hurts. But I think this is something we need to be talking about, and this is something that needs to change. Kids shouldn't be growing up hating themselves for who they are. Kids shouldn't grow up feeling that the love of their parents and their friends at church is conditional upon them staying closeted and silent. They need to know that we love them no matter what, and no matter who they are, nothing they could do could make them unworthy of our love. If you haven't yet, check out Believer on HBO while it's still there. And let's talk about this. It's a hard issue, but let's talk about it. Let's make things change.